I say that funnel optimization is your best growth hack. And why is it your best growth hack? Because funnel conversion is a series of multiplications. So in fact, if you improve by 50% in one step, it's the same as 50% in another step, and it's the same as 50% on the whole funnel. Think of it as X times Y times Z, and you do 1.5X, it's the same as 1.5XYZ. So 50% or 20% or whatever percent in one step is the same for overall. And if you do multiple steps with multiple improvements, then it accumulates. And if you do a 50% increase in conversion rate, that's equal to increasing 50% by all traffic sources. So whatever you're getting now from search or from organic search, you're going to get 50% more installs. Whatever you get from Google Ads, you're going to get 50% without doing anything else, without paying more for this traffic. So this is why I say it's the best growth hack if you have it, if you can improve your funnel. And most apps can. And also, if you improve your funnel, you can be more aggressive in marketing because you're more efficient in converting visits into paying customers, so you can bid higher. So this is how price shows your funnel as a series of steps from App Store visit to click install, from click install to install app. This is the event on the Shopify side. From install app to subscribe, this is when the merchant agrees to your terms. And from subscribe to the actual payment event, which can come a month and a half after subscribing. And not everybody who subscribes obviously becomes a paying customer, so it's important to know which ones do. And it shows for each app where you are relative to the mean and the top quartile, so you can quickly and easily see which step of the funnel you need improvement. And you can see this app must have a kind of tiers with minimal freemium based on the conversion rate, and we discuss how that can improve. So the next step, the next thing I want to talk about is App Store page conversion optimization. This is just for visitors coming to your App Store listing, how you convert them into installs. The average is 20%. Top quartile apps convert 50% higher. And what helps you convert? Review count and score. Everyone tries to increase reviews, so there's nothing you can do about this in the short term. You're always trying to improve, of course. The next thing is good use of visuals. So here's a good example by an excellent app called upsell.com. So you can put everything you want in these visuals. If you have a video, it doesn't need to be a screenshot of the video. But the clever thing that these guys did is they understand that there are some elements, if you have a video, that you can't touch, like this thing, this thing, this thing, and this thing. So this doesn't help you, but this thing can help you, the name of the video. And they work around all these elements to give you a value proposition, to help you understand what the product does, to give you some trust elements, and to show you exactly use cases of where you can use their product, all in one image on top of their video. So very effective. And in the part of the screenshots on the right, the important thing is to have copy that helps the user understand and get persuaded, which is big enough to see without needing to open, because few will actually open. So it needs to work together with this to persuade the merchant. So that's good use of visuals. Persuasive copy, quick example. So this is a value proposition. Collect and display product reviews and star ratings, build trust and boost sales with social proof. So it's not very strong for SEO because it doesn't have many SEO keywords, but it's very strong for persuasion as a value proposition. So it's important to convert to have persuasive copy. And also the other thing is pricing and presentation. I showed you an example, so no more examples. The next one is install to subscribe. So this is the steps between app install and subscribing. We already said that we want default subscribe, but what are the steps to put in between these 2 points? So in terms of conversion rate, we already discussed, we won't discuss again. So we want default subscribe, which means no free. which means we want the merchant to subscribe in order to start a trial. And what we want is to minimize the steps. The most I recommend, and do onboarding after subscribing. I've seen all kinds of things like full onboarding before subscribing, or of course, if you have freemium, then it makes sense, okay? But if it's not freemium, I've seen examples and many onboardings. We have a few steps and all kinds of things. The idea is to minimize steps, and the most I think you should have, and also that's optional, only if you have tiers, you have to have it, but if you have maximum with usage base, you don't have to have it, is a pricing page. So you have install app, and then maximum pricing page, and then go straight to the subscribe page. Onboarding after subscribing. So the next one is, and the last one we'll do before we take some questions, is subscribe to new paying customers, conversion optimization. This is after the merchant subscribes. Usually it means they started the free trial. How do you maximize the conversion rate? So in terms of benchmarks, you can see that the mean is just over 40%, top quartile is 55%. So how do you get as high as possible? It's all about mostly about onboarding. So for onboarding, of course, we're not going to get into it in this presentation. So just some key ideas: simplify and minimize steps. Embed, so do the Shopify look and feel and the types of buttons, and also some things that you do in Shopify that also in your onboarding that also affect Shopify for the merchant, or built for Shopify, which is a deeper way to do it. Throughout the onboarding, easy access to support, so live chat or knowledge base. And in your onboarding, you must take your merchant to a point of value that they're trying to get to. So they have finished everything, it's working for them, and they're going to start seeing value either immediately or very soon. And it should end in the dashboard. I've seen many onboardings which end somewhere, and there's a dashboard also somewhere, and there's no connection. So the onboarding, after you've done everything to get your at least first campaign or first thing that your app can do rolling, you take them to the dashboard, which is their homepage for your app, and everything should be accessible from there.